What is up, treasures? Welcome back to my channel. You guys can see from the title, today I will be telling you guys how the NuvaRing has affected me, my body over the past year that I've had it. So just to kind of give you guys a glimpse of my body, hope you guys can see just a little something. I'm going to be posting like pictures in the video so that you guys can kind of get a feel for what I will be talking about during this video. So just so you guys know, the NuvaRing is a plastic ring that is filled with hormones that helps with birth control. Okay, so according to my research, it is about 98% effective. To me, it has been 100% effective. Anyway, scratch that. Okay, yeah, so basically, treasures, I will also talk to you guys about like how to use it. I'll probably make a separate video on that, to be honest with you, but for the most part, as long as you're using it right, it works good. So for the NuvaRing, for me, it comes in this box here. I get a 3-month supply. It is completely free to me. I do have insurance, so I'm not sure how it is if you don't have insurance, but this is the box that it comes in for me. Whenever you open the box, it has 3 packs in there that look like this. I'll just give you guys a backstory on how I came about the NuvaRing. Okay, so basically, I had been on birth control since I was 18. My mama wasn't playing any games when I was about to go off to college, and at that time I was actually going to be going off to college with a boyfriend that I was dating in high school. And my mama was like, I don't know what y'all doing, I don't know, but I'm gonna put you on birth control. So she put me on birth control right before I went off to college, and I was taking the pill. So I had been on birth control from 18 to 25, the exact same pill. Okay, honestly, when I was taking it, there would be days that I would like miss days and stuff like that. Like if I would like miss a day, then I would just take 2. If I would miss 2 days, then whenever I took it, I would take 2 until I kind of caught up. And I never really liked taking the pill, but I just felt like it was necessary, and so I would take it, you know. But I could say, and I used to always brag about this to my friends or whoever, like I never had any side effects from that birth control that I noticed. And so when I went off to college, I was about 130 pounds. And I would say around my like junior-ish year, my junior year, I was like around like 140 something. A lot of that had to do with just like I was dancing, and then there were certain times or certain years that I stopped dancing for college. I'll like answer some picture somewhere. So yeah, but for the most part, like my body, it still looked the same. Like there was just really no big differences. I didn't really have any like what I would consider like health issues or like things that had happened to me to where I would feel like it was my birth control. And so it was great. About my senior year and after, like I graduated, I was always like around 150-ish. 2016. And so from 2016 pretty much to 2019, I had been like in the 150s, 157, 158. Like I will always, you know, be in that range. And so also around 2018, I stopped birth control. So at that point, I remember my dad's medical insurance changing, and I was still on his plan at that time. And I remember going to go pick up my birth control, and they told me it was gonna be like, at first it was like $11, and then the next time I went it was like $20, and the next time I went they were like $30, and it just kept going up. And so I was like, I ain't taking this no more, so I just stopped taking it. And my mama was like, girl, like $30 ain't nothing compared to a baby, blah blah blah. So anyway, but I just like I'm not taking it. Like, I'm not about to pay that much for birth control or whatever. That used to be free to me, or used to be a few dollars. So, yeah, I stopped taking it for about a year, a little bit over a year, I think, actually. And then in 2019, which was last year, in about, like, I want to say like July, I was, doing my well woman's exam, and my gynecologist was, talking to me and recommended that she asked me was I on birth control, and I told her no. Honestly, y'all, it might have been way more than a year. I don't know. But I told her no, that I wasn't on any birth control. And I had kind of told her, like, I just didn't feel comfortable taking the pills. Like, I would miss pills, and I just didn't want to take them. And so she was like, well, let's just try. So she tried me on the pills again. And at that time, I was, like, skeptical about taking any other, like, method of birth control. And so I literally took the birth control pills for maybe like 3 days. And honestly, when I would like take the pill, I would feel like I was putting something in my body, and I just wasn't comfortable with it. Like, it made me feel like I hated just swallowing it. Like, I don't know, what, something about it just didn't make me feel good. And so I just stopped taking it. So I had went back again, and she was like, okay, well, let's just try the NuvaRing. And she kind of told me about it. Like, it's really easy. You put it in for 3 weeks. After the 3rd week, you take it out. Your period comes. After your period, you put it back in, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you know what? Let me just try, I did ask her some questions like, will I have troubles? Would I have any issues when I want to have kids? Like, is that going to give me, like, is it going to make things complicated for me? And she did tell me no. She did say that there was, like, some other things or some other methods of birth control that kind of made it complicated for women to get pregnant for a certain period of time. But she was like, the NuvaRing, that's not it. I got on a NuvaRing, and I put it in or whatever. Well, I think I had to wait a little bit until after my period, and then I started using it. And to be honest, y'all, I loved it. Like, I didn't have any kind of side effects that I was noticing. Like, there was nothing that was like, to me, it just didn't feel like any change, honestly. So yeah, I really enjoy it. Like, I don't have to take it every day. I don't have to look at my clock and be like, oh, I gotta go do it now. Like, I can just insert it for 3 weeks. I have a little app on my phone called the Clue or something like that helps me. I literally put in there what day I put my stuff in. I look at the calendar and see what day I should take it out. It tells me when my period is going to come, and usually it's pretty accurate. Basically, if you're entering in the right information, it's going to be very accurate for you. Yeah, so I love it. So I will make another video, but yeah, this is just so you guys can see it again. And it is a plastic ring. Let me show y'all. It looks like this. Okay, and the way that I put it in is I usually am like on the toilet or in a shower, and I just squeeze it, and then I just stick it in there. It's great. Okay, so here is the problem. Let's fast forward to like a month or so ago, 2020. So I went for my well woman's exam in July, and I step on a little scale. Y'all know, like, the scale that you gotta, like, the nurse gotta like do the little, I don't know what them scales called, but I know they just do that. And I step on a scale, and it is COVID and stuff like that. Like, everything is like different. And so the lady kind of says, like, I just hear the lady say like 178, and she like, walks off. Like, we're gonna be in room 3. And I'm like, 178? I'm like, maybe I heard that wrong, or maybe she just don't know what she doing. Because just last year when I was here, I was like 153, 154. So I'm like, she don't know what she talking about. So I didn't really worry about it. I got my well woman's exam done, blah, blah, blah. And then like a couple weeks later, I'm at a friend's house, and I like step on the scale there, and it said 175. Y'all, 175. I'm like, what just happened? Like, this cannot be real. Like, I really thought that the lady at the doctor's office had like messed up. I'm like, how in the heck am I 175? Like, just last year I was 153, 154. Like, it was just weird. Like, I just couldn't believe it. So yeah, I'm like, okay, like after a few times of me stepping on a scale and like realizing like this is actually real, and even stepping on like another scale just to see if like that scale was the same, I was like, okay, like I have to do something about this. Like 1 year and 20 pounds. Like, honestly, I didn't even realize it. Like, there was some times like I would take pictures and I'd be like, oh, my arms look bigger. Or like my face might have looked like bigger or something. But I still wear the same clothes. Like, I rarely go shopping. I still wear the same clothes. Like, there was like no big differences to me to where I felt like 20 pounds would be. Like, I thought maybe I had gained like maybe 5 or 10 just based off of me not really being as active as I used to be, or as active as I would like to be, but not 20 pounds. That's huge, y'all. Um, so I started working out like crazy. Well, I won't say like crazy, but I went from doing like 1 mile to like 2 miles and trying to do it like as many times a week as I can. And right now I have like dropped down to 170, like 170 even. So I still have a lot more work to do. My goal is to get back to like 150, and stay there, because when I imagine myself being 175, that, like, to me that meant I was pregnant. Like, I only thought I would be 175 when I'm pregnant. So it was just unacceptable to me, and so I need to like get it together. But yeah, I wanted to kind of show y'all, like, and let me just make a disclaimer. Everybody's body is different, okay? So just because I have weight gain with the NuvaRing doesn't mean you will have weight gain with the NuvaRing. Just the same way that I didn't have any kind of weight gain or symptoms from the pill, and my friends were. And so yeah, like, everybody's body is different, and just keep that in mind. I have been contemplating if I want to continue using it or not, because I really do like it and it is super convenient. But I don't know if it's going to, like, I guess I want to say, like, what's the risk and what's the reward? And I think we all know that. But I don't know. I really don't like this like weight gain, and I don't want to continue gaining weight. And after talking to my OBGYN a couple of days ago, she was telling me like, even if you stay on it, you can continue having weight gain, or you can kind of remain the same. Like, it can make it more challenging for you to drop the weight. And so I'm really trying to like take that into consideration, and I'm gonna work out, and I do see that I'm dropping the weight. So I think that as long as I'm staying active, then I should be okay. So I'm gonna just kind of test out like the workout life and see how I do. But if anybody have any suggestions, y'all let me know, okay? Let me know, like, have you gained any weight from the NuvaRing or any kind of birth control? Let me know. So some symptoms that you could have from the NuvaRing is a headache. You can have nausea. There can be a fluctuation of your weight. Your appetite can increase or decrease. Those are just some things that you can have from it. Your emotions can be a little unstable. And I would like to say, like, you can have these symptoms from any birth control, so it's no different from any of the others. But I will say that it is so much more convenient than some more videos coming on the NuvaRing. I'm going to kind of show you guys like what my weight loss journey has been and what I've been doing to drop the weight. Since July, when I went to the doctor's office, I have dropped 8 pounds. 3 of those pounds probably came from when I was just kind of I told myself that I was just gonna start working out more. And so, like I said, I was doing a mile, and this was before I knew that I was really like in the 170s. And so I did drop 3 pounds before I actually realized I was at 175. And then since then I have dropped to 170. So yes, let me know if you guys have any questions. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, engage with me. I would love to hear your thoughts, and you guys have a great day, treasures. Bye.
My channel,
Tracy Treasures, and I come to rock the show. Just like, subscribe, and comment down below. Say what?
comment down below.
Let them know
Comment
down below.
and hit that notification bell.
Bing!